Okay, last time he interviewed me, I made him taste a pineapple avocado.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, San Martin, at the Wine Chronicles number 13, I think. I don't know
13 or 14, actually, I think.
I tell you what, we're getting involved. We're taking care of business, but you need to stay here for this because of this lovely lady. But wait, we got to do our intro, so here it is. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so last week we had a little bit of a hiccup. We ended up interviewing the lovely Bree from Apricot. We're trying to get that back up. We did put it up and it had...
Yeah, it is on my Instagram page.
Yes. Oh, there we go. Go to the Back Alley Wine Bar. We have the back stage over here. So if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, you can. Make sure you go there. But we have a special guest and she brought special treats. I don't know if I don't know exactly what makes me happy more than chocolate. But guys, we are here.
Chocolate and wine, that's what makes us happy.
Oh, that's where we're at. We're at the Back Alley Wine Bar. If you guys don't know, we are here at Sherry's Place. And if you guys haven't been here, it's in the back alley of Whiskey Row. So the famous Whiskey Row at that. How you doing?
I'm good.
Tell everybody who you are and what makes you famous. Can you guys hear?
Yeah.
My name is Tracy Taylor. I'm the owner and chocolatier of Black Butterly Artisan Chocolates. And I'm located just across the alley.
That's right.
From Back Alley Wine Bar.
Nice.
In the old Firehouse Plaza in downtown Preston.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this ain't the first time that I've interviewed her. She interviewed her like 2 years ago when she was, I don't know if we were first starting out. Or
actually, 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Oh my gosh.
Yes, we're going to be celebrating our 4-year anniversary on the 14th of June.
Wow,
this
congratulations.
is huge. Okay, so I'm going to remember exactly what happened because it's something that, you know, anytime you get to my stomach, you mean something. So I ended up trying this little, was it a bonbon?
It was a bonbon.
A bonbon, and it was like she literally does everything. Like she has the molds, she has the chocolate from like places that you can't even get chocolate from, and she drew it and then she put inside of it avocado.
Pineapple avocado.
Pineapple avocado.
That sounds crazy.
Yes, and at first I'm like, I don't know about this, but I ate it and I'm like, what the heck? So guys, this chocolate is amazing.
And can I just say, because you said your name was Black Butterly Artisan Chocolates.
Yes.
It truly, you guys, I wish you could see these. They're works of art. If you go into her store, she's a true artist, not just a chocolatier. They are beautiful. They're works of art.
Thank you.
Yes, very much works of art. Dale says, 2 of the best things, wine and actual chocolate.
Oh, Dale, we need to be friends.
Yes, most definitely. So guys, I really want you to understand this, is that this show right here is based out of, Prescott, Arizona, on the famous Whiskey Row, well, the famous alley, soon to be famous. Well, it is famous now because Back Alley Wine Bar is here.
That's right.
And we put together some of the greatest shows ever. We have the best people coming in as far as the business owners and also entrepreneurs or people that are just doing their thing here locally in Prescott with events and such. So that's what this show is all about. But the best part also is to learn about the wine that, Sherry has here. I mean, tell everybody where you're at, where you're located. And
we're in the Back Alley Whiskey Row, like he said. And today we are drinking, we just brought this on. It's been on by the glass for only a couple days. The Metler Petite Syrah, it's out of Lodi, California, which usually they're kind of famous. They are famous for their Zinfandels. This Petite Syrah is amazing. And originally we were going to drink a white, and then Tracy brought over these little chocolate bites. Can I have one?
Yes, go ahead.
I thought, what are we doing? We need to drink red wine with this. So these are specifically made. Look, oh, you guys, there's like a little beautiful design. I wish you could see this.
Cacao pods on it.
Cacao.
So these you make specifically to pair.
Yes.
Right?
These are a 61% dark Venezuelan cacao. I specialize in nothing but Venezuelan cacao.
Okay, so as she was saying that there is some awesome stuff going on here. The packaging is beautiful. I mean, everything that is touched is literally touched by this artist, and that's why it's called Black Butterfly Artisan. And I'm telling you guys, this is amazing. Okay, you said that we can eat some, but then you have something you're going to take back. You better not just put it in front of me because I'm going to go crazy.
When I do wine and chocolate pairing events, I like to pair with just the plain chocolate because much like wine, the underlying flavor notes and the tannins of the chocolate come through, whereas a bonbon or any other flavored barks or bars, they are a manipulated flavor. So to get the true essence of the chocolate, we do the wine pairing chocolate wafers. And in the store, I usually have them in 3 different levels of cacao, a 58.5, a 61, and a 73.5%. But when we do events, we pair 5 different cacao levels.
Which one is this?
This is a 61. The underlying notes of it are going to be plums and apricots.
It's funny you said that. Oh, apricot. Let's see if I can taste that. Because there's a lot of plum in this wine.
Yeah.
A lot of black fruit. There's plum. There's a little bit of spice to it, a little earth. Petite Sirah is it's a full-bodied wine. It's a big red. Petite Sirah is usually something that you want to pair with food. It's a big wine.
Well,
this goes so. Have you tried it together?
Oh yeah.
It is amazing, you guys.
It's so good. I didn't even want to talk right now.
Go to her today, get some of these, and come over and have a glass of this.
Okay, so
now, if there's a lot of spice in that particular wine, then these are all what we call mendiants, and they're a 61% with different toppings. Today, I brought over a pineapple habanero, a wild blueberry and lavender. Not the prettiest one in the box, but I like it for its herbaceous notes. A rosemary with Malden sea salt flakes. Wow. Then we have black mission fig with pink peppercorn. Pink peppercorns are going to lend themselves more to a fruity note than a spicy note. You can definitely tell that it's pepper, but it's not pungent and in your face like black pepper would be.
Wow.
And then finally, raspberry with a Merlot infused sea salt. So
are you guys hearing this?
Okay,
we should.
Are we allowed to try those?
These are all for
I'm going to
both
be taking
of you.
pictures of some of this stuff.
Holy
So wait, before you leave, hold on, guys. I'm going to get off the screen. I'm sorry. I have to take a picture.
Are you taking? Yeah, no, you do. Hurry, because I can't control myself. I know. Can you guys see these? Man, they're pretty. I want to try the peppercorn one. I want to try all of them, but.
Okay. Here we go. We're going to take a picture of this real quick. Oh my gosh. Nice. Oh, you guys don't understand. We're going to be posting this on the pages. And if you guys want to check it out, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
So we're going to dive right in because
I'm going to do some research here. So
I'm going to do some research. I don't know who's out there acknowledging the job. What is this? Is this part of it?
This is the wine pairing wafer box that we do them in. And if you're giving them as a gift, they hang conveniently on the neck of the wine bottle. And you get a dozen
great gift idea.
Bite-sized wafers, which are just the perfect bite for when you're doing a tasting.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Look how cute that is. Can you guys see that?
Maria wants to know, when do you offer classes?
Look how cute.
Usually in the summer. I do put the schedule out there via email and then post it to Instagram or Facebook. If you have a minimum of 4 people, I will also consider doing a private class. Our classes take place on Saturday evenings or Sunday afternoons, but I back off on my class schedule when there's a holiday in play because I'm the only one making everything in the store.
When you do your classes, are you teaching chocolate making, or are you doing chocolate tasting education? What are you teaching?
Well, we do a number of different things.
By the way.
I do classes on these bars, which are mendiant bars, which are a larger version of the mendiant discs that you're trying.
Okay.
And then I also do classes on our hand-painted bonbons. And then we do wine and chocolate pairing events.
You picked the best guess. I ain't going
and with the wine and chocolate pairing events, we end up, I'm just going to,
oh, wow.
We end up starting usually in my store and I do a brief overview of how your chocolate starts its journey, how it's growing and processed.
Okay.
And then I invite you into my kitchen to watch me shell one of our molds, so you can see how the actual bonbons are made.
Wow.
And then we head over to whatever tasting room that we're going to.
You've done it. We've had Del Rio Springs on. I know you've done some pairings with them.
Yes.
And there's going to be something fun coming with us too. We're going to plan it. But
now
look at how beautiful
these are hand-painted bonbons. Today I brought 2 flavors. One is our goat cheese lemon. This at first I was unsure whether or not people would accept it, but it has become one of the highest request flavors.
Wow, I want to pair that with.
And then I also have our pink peppercorn bonbon. Both of these flavors were in a collection that I did this past Christmas, and it was our charcuterie collection. And because of COVID, I wanted to pivot and have something that was really geared towards gift giving, and that people would have something after the actual chocolate was gone. So I came up with a 5-piece collection of bonbons, and they were packaged on top of a beautiful handcrafted cherry wood charcuterie paddle.
Wow.
And the flavors were our goat cheese lemon, our pink peppercorn, our fig and port wine, a gorgonzola, and a plum tomato. So all of the flavors partnered beautifully with meats.
And what a unique experience. I mean, whoever thought of doing a goat cheese chocolate? I mean, seriously, you guys, what a cool experience. Can you see these?
Oh, these are so amazing. You guys understand. Okay, so I just tried this one. This one had a little bit of raspberry and salt on it, yeah?
Yes, Merlot infused.
Merlot infused. Oh my gosh.
These are so
all right, and once again, I took pictures. You guys are going to see it. I swear we're going to put it on live. Oh my gosh.
You have to try the peppercorn one too. What's this one? I'm trying.
Pineapple with habanero.
Oh,
sugar crystals.
All right, it's going to be hot, hot.
No, nothing I do in the way of heat is overwhelming because I don't want to destroy your actual palate. Because if you do, then you're not going to taste the layers of flavor.
Man, he's amazing. So
pair this with
if
white,
you guys want to follow her, I just put
white.
it on the screens. And then for everybody over there in Instagram world, it's Black Butterfly Chocolates. Back below.
Do you do custom orders?
Yes.
Okay.
But I have to have, a good size minimum to customize a particular flavor. We do weddings. I will paint them according to the colors of the wedding party, if that's what they choose, or if they have a certain design in mind. I will try and attempt doing what the request is, and I usually will get their likes and dislikes with regards to flavors and have them come in and do a tasting of a few different flavors before making their final decision. I've done them for actual candy bars, where they're having like a candy buffet at their wedding. But most brides will choose a favor box. So it's usually a 2-piece box.
Okay. And you always have these, right? These little, I see these when I go in there. These.
Yeah.
Look how cute,
right now, I only have 61% in stock because we've been having issues with getting some of the chocolate out of Venezuela recently. And then I'm currently waiting for some packaging to arrive. Since COVID, as I'm sure most of you know, the struggles with
everything's on a boat in the middle of the ocean somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? That was actually a big conversation that we had at one point in time. You talked about your chocolate. And I said in the beginning of this that she has chocolate you could hardly forget. So do you want to talk a little bit about the chocolate that you have?
Yeah, the chocolate I use is strictly a single origin Venezuelan cacao. It's fair trade. It's grown without pesticides. I like the Venezuelan chocolate because of the flavor notes in it. And I've been able to actually convert several milk chocolate lover to the dark chocolates, because with the Venezuelan chocolate I use, which is chocolates El Rey, there are no bitter notes. And that has been in the past experience for myself anyways, that a lot of people stay clear of dark chocolate because they don't like those acidic, astringent notes.
That's usually
the
me,
bitterness.
but I'm
And so that's why I've chosen to go with Venezuela. Plus, they've always been known as the king of cacao, and they're one of the few countries that actually grow and produce in the same country. You know, when you look at like Swiss chocolate or French chocolate, it's not growing there. You know, cacao is normally grown no more than 20 degrees north or south of the equator. So, you know, the beans are growing, the cacao is growing elsewhere, and then it's transported to these other countries. And the way they actually process the beans is what makes it Swiss chocolate or French chocolate.
So
Amazing.
you were saying you like the Venezuelan chocolate for a lot of reasons, but one of them was different flavor profiles.
Right.
So what's a unique flavor profile for Venezuelan chocolate
Well,
as opposed to somewhere else?
well, like I said, it's the astringent notes
Okay.
and how the bean is actually processed. And then the
Gotcha.
underlying notes come from where the bean or where the cacao trees are actually growing and what's surrounding them. Just like other things like the
It's just
grapes.
like wine. It's just
Yeah.
like grapes. You can taste
know.
the terroir. You can taste the earth. in it.
Exactly.
So that
Exactly.
makes perfect
Yeah,
sense.
and a lot of plantations are surrounded by banana trees a lot of the time
And
because
that
the
will-
large leaves of the bananas protect the actual
allowed to
cacao
eat that?
trees. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
I didn't
Well, I
know
don't know.
if
She needed some for her store. So
no, these are for you guys to
Okay,
eat.
all right.
The only things that I'm taking back are the
Okay.
bar and
All right,
the
pass
bar.
that over here then, because I gotta try it.
Nah.
Oh man,
That's
this stuff is
fascinating. I guess I
amazing.
never, and it's like, you know, with anything else, but I never made that
All right, I'm gonna try this.
distinction, you know, that
Right.
of course it's going to taste like the earth it grew up out of. And of course that makes
Exactly.
perfect sense.
Yeah.
All right. You got the,
Pink peppercorn.
all
Mhm.
right. And I'm dying to try this goat cheese one, but I'm going to do this because I have the wine. Look at how beautiful this is, you guys. When I say they're works of art, she paints her chocolate.
Every one of them.
No, it's amazing. You guys got to go check her
This
out.
is insane. I think this is the quietest I've ever been in a long
I know.
time. I'm over here just like, don't mind me.
I know.
Okay, so we actually love to go ahead and bring up
so good.
like questions about wine drinking in general. This show has definitely taught me a lot. And at the same time, the number one thing is that if you like it, that's the best for you. No
Amen.
matter how you drink it, how you sip it, how you smell it, how you twirl it, it doesn't matter as long as it makes you feel good. But today we actually have what do you call it? A thought or theory.
It's kind of a wine myth.
It's a wine myth. Okay, so you go ahead and share the wine myth because I actually like this. I think I actually asked about if we could put ice in the.
Because we talked about ice and wine last week, I think briefly at some point. So, you know, everyone thinks a white wine should be chilled and a red wine should be room temperature, which is kind of the general rule, of course. But white wine can also, I keep all of my wines in my wine fridge at about 56 degrees. White wine, sometimes a little bit warmer, it can bring out more flavor profiles. And then red wine, sometimes room temperature for us is like what, 72 degrees. That's a little too warm. If you can drink it at that, of course, but sometimes just, and if you keep it at 56 degrees, it will last longer too. Actually, it needs to be stored properly. And then someone asked if you can put ice in a red wine, and it's not the norm. Again, if you think it's yummy, it's not the norm. I would never do it, but there are certain ones like I talked with one of my reps just the other day. We tried a Gamay, which is Beaujolais. Gamay is the grape. Beaujolais, it's a very light bodied, very light colored, beautiful, drinkable red wine. Some people in the summer will put a little ice in it. So it can be done, and it is done a lot. Would I ice this Petite Sirah? No. Not at all. So yeah, it just depends on the wine and what you're drinking. But if you keep them all at about 56 degrees, you're golden.
And that's like chocolate.
There you have it.
You want to consume chocolate at room temperature.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the best levels of flavor.
All right, I'm going in for the goat. It's goat cheese and lemon? Is that what you
Yes.
said?
It's got goat cheese, cream cheese, lemon juice, lemon zest, and our white chocolate.
Look at this, baby. Look at this.
The white chocolate I
Oh,
happen
egg.
to use has won gold 5 years in a row at the World Championships. It's made
Wow.
from 100% pure cacao butter and contains 34% cacao.
Oh my God, they're fire. Oh my God.
I'm trying it all. I am not afraid, guys. You guys don't understand that.
Go get some of those and come over here and have a glass
Yes.
of our, I'm trying to think of what would pair really well with that.
It's got a
Our Pinot
buttery finish.
Grigio,
Oh, wow.
our Viognier, our Sauvignon Blanc. Oh my God, isn't that amazing? All right, you guys, I'm sorry, we're not really talking, we're just sitting here. This is so good. Go try our chocolates.
A picture, a video is worth 1,000 words,
Oh.
and I tell you what, guys, this is amazing. I am not lying. Tell everybody where you're located.
In the old Firehouse Plaza in downtown Prescott, right across the alley from the back alley wine bar.
Yeah, so their back door, if they had a back door, would be their front door. So
Yeah,
like literally,
they're literally right
guys.
there. So,
So the cool thing about this show is that we love to go ahead and get to know our neighbors and also our business partners in the town of Prescott Valley, Chino Valley. So if you guys want to be a part of this or be on this, get in contact with us. You're more than welcome to team up and join up and come do what we do best is drink some wine and have a good
eat
time.
chocolate, apparently.
Yeah.
We're good at this.
I love this because it gives us an opportunity to kind of hang out, relax, get you away from your work zone, and gets everybody to get to know who you are.
Yeah.
So tell everybody how long you've been doing this in general.
I've been doing chocolate now almost 12 years. I relocated here from Naples, Florida, and rebranded the business completely. So it was really seriously starting over.
Wow.
Because
How did you
I
get
had a new name.
into, I mean, obviously you had a love for chocolate. How did you get into the making
No,
of
not
this?
really.
Really?
What was your first love?
Yeah.
Interior design.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
can see
No,
the
I
design.
got artistic.
I
yeah.
didn't come from a food background.
Mm.
I came from a technical background. I was a circuit design engineer for a telephone company, and I ended my career as that. I was with the telephone company for 20 years, and part in Canada, where I'm originally from, and then part in Las Vegas, Nevada for 14 years. And then when the company went bankrupt and we lost everything, I then worked for the state of Nevada as a drive examiner for the Department of Motor Vehicles. And during that time, to make a little extra income, a friend introduced me to chocolate and I started playing with it. And I started doing our chocolate barks and our barks. This is my #1 seller, espresso with espresso sea salt. But I brought you a sample of my favorite bark, which is a 61% pistachio rose petal with cardamom and fleur de sal. So it
What's fleur de
has,
sal? What is
There's rose petals on this, guys.
fleur
Oh
de
my
sal
gosh.
is the most pristine artesian sea salt available. It's harvested in the south of France. It's referred to as salt of the flower. And that's my favorite, but I like global flavors. So that's what I draw on.
Wow. This is
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah.
This is the first time I can be like, shut up.
So when I
San Martin is
relocated,
speechless. Everyone, write it down right now.
so when I relocated
Wow.
from Las Vegas, Nevada to Naples, Florida, I knew then I didn't want to go back into the corporate world. And so I started doing chocolate.
Wow.
And I
Oh my gosh.
didn't have a brick and mortar store in Naples. So I rented commercial kitchen space and I did wholesale. And then I also did all of the high-end farmers markets all up and down the Gulf.
Wow.
Talk about a
You found
journey.
your calling for sure. Like,
Yeah, you would have
this
thought
is
that
what
this
you
was
were meant to do.
years
This
to do.
is
I mean, you
amazing.
can find the chocolate in such a far off land and then be able to say, this is the chocolate that I want.
Well, a friend introduced me to the Venezuelan chocolate because when I was in Canada, I had played with chocolate, doing chocolate barks like every home cook, with a Martha Stewart recipe. You melt the chocolate, you throw in your ingredients, and you stick it in the fridge and it hardens. Trouble is, because it's not tempered, when it sits out too long at room temperature, it starts getting soft. So I didn't know anything about how to temper at that time. And so and I used Belgian chocolate at that time, but the Belgian chocolate that I used to get in Canada is very different than what you get in the US. But then when a friend introduced me to the Venezuelan chocolate and I tasted it, it was like, there's no going back.
Wow.
There's no going back.
There's not. I'm sold.
It's just,
I'm never eating anything else again.
It's just so
multifaceted.
It's got so many different levels of flavor as you're tasting it. So, that was it. And so I started playing with that, and I just decided to be exclusive to the Venezuelan cacao.
Cacao. I like that word. I think we're going to be saying it for the rest of my life because this chocolate is freaking amazing. And I got to say sorry to the Back Alley Wine Bar people. I pushed the button too late. But anyways, we have a special guest here. Black Butterfly.
Oh, did we? They missed the
You
guys, go to Black Butterfly. The chocolate's amazing. Bring some over here. Yeah. We'll tell you what to drink with it.
Yeah. There we go. And they're right
next
to
good.
They're next to neighbors, as you guys heard. But this is amazing. Tell everybody once again how to go ahead and reach you, and make sure you guys put an order in, way before you have a big party. Tell everybody how to get hold of you.
Yeah, I need, especially the bonbons, those take 4 days to make. So if you're looking for a large amount, I do need plenty of lead time because it is just me making everything. But you can reach us by coming into the store. We're in the old Firehouse Plaza. We're located between Limoncello's restaurant and Hot Spot Nail Salon, across from Classy and Sassy, and across the alley from Back Alley Wine Bar, if you happen to know where that is. And you can follow us on Facebook, Black Butterfly Chocolates, or on Instagram, Black Butterfly Chocolates. We don't have a website up and running yet. I am working on that.
You have an email list though, right?
Yes.
And you send out stuff. So if you want to get on the email list,
they can do that through my Instagram profile, my Facebook page, or they can come in and I can add them as well, because I do send out emails for pre-orders prior to every holiday. That's when I'm introducing new flavors. Right now I'm working on Father's Day. There'll be 2 new 5-piece collections. One is based on my dad, what he liked, and he was a beer drinker, and his favorite treat was popcorn. So I am doing a traditional ale bonbon partnered with a popcorn infused bonbon. And then the other is based on what my stepfather liked, and he was a real sweet person. So I'm doing a play on coffee and donuts. So there'll be a coffee infused bonbon and a donut infused bonbon. And so I will be sending out a pre-order email for those 2 collections as well. It's usually around that time that I start introducing new flavors, any holiday. But I also introduce them on a whim as well. I have done so far over 100 different bonbon flavors. So it's never usually the same unless you're in 2 days in a row into the store. So that, in my opinion, keeps people coming in to see what's different.
What's next?
All the
what
time.
Do you have? Like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I love it. That's a butterfly new thing, guys.
Have you been waiting all morning to say that?
Oh, no. I just got it right here in my head. I really, honestly, I'm feeling the vibe where you are just keeping everybody kind of curious. So the fear of missing out, but you guys have to get there because they will sell out. It's a.
Have you ever done a whiskey bonbon?
Yes, I have.
That's my dad's whiskey drinker. If you ever do those again, I'll buy some.
Yeah, and actually the Mendiants that you tried, I also do a candy baby ginger with a bourbon smoked cacao nib. paired with it.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Walk
This
across
is
the alley. Let me
insane.
know next time you have those. I'll buy you out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that being said, my friends, we are so happy to go ahead and be a part of this. I'm already done with my wine glass. You guys, cheers to you. If you guys want to go ahead and catch us, it's on demand, so you don't even have to wait on, watch us live, and you guys can watch everything later on. It's amazing. So Instagram, Facebook, and also YouTube. So hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys follow us for next week.
Go see Tracy.
Thank you so very much. It's so amazing.
You're welcome.
And all of our information
Thank
has
you.
been scrolling on the
Thank
bottom
you.
up here. And if you guys want to go ahead and know more, please go like her page. Go do it right now, because guess what? She's going to sell out right after we play. See you later.
Bye, guys.